Hey all you budding photographers, here's a quick start guide that will give you the basics of your digital camera as well as a few tips to help you get your best shot. There are three basic things you need to know when getting started in photography: aperture, shutter speed, and ISO. The aperture controls how much light enters the camera's lens. Shutter speed controls how long the light entering the aperture exposes the sensor. The ISO measures how sensitive the camera sensor is to light. Most DSLR cameras come with at least 8 to 12 quick automatic exposure modes that you will find on a knob at the top right of the camera. Those modes include the following. Auto mode. This is the mode you use when you want to take a picture and not think about anything. In this mode, the camera does all the work for you. Auto no flash. This setting still chooses everything for you, but won't pop up the flash. This is good for places where flash isn't allowed. However, remember to be aware of blurry photos. Portrait mode. In this mode, the camera tries to pick an open aperture to throw the background out of focus. It also softens the skin tones in the photo. Landscape mode. This mode chooses a closed aperture to maximize depth of field. It's intended for use in daylight, therefore a tripod should be used in low light. Child mode. This mode keeps photos colorful and vivid and skin tones soft. This mode also tries to choose a fast enough shutter speed to keep children in focus. Keep in mind, this mode is not available on a Canon camera. Sports mode. This mode switches off the flash and the camera chooses fast shutter speeds to help freeze action. Close-up mode. This mode helps you take close-up photos. Nikon chooses a small aperture, while Canon chooses a wide one. A tripod is recommended for both. Night portrait mode. This setting combines the on-camera flash and a slow shutter speed to make use of the available light, as well as light up the photo with flash. Now that you have exposure down to a science, let's take a deeper look at how to get those images as sharp as possible. The best way to do that is to follow these 8 steps. Focus on the right place. Be sure that you have your focus set to the most important part of the photo. If your subject is not a person, choose the area of your frame that tells the story of your photo. Choose your focus point instead of allowing the camera to choose it for you. That means you should set your camera to a single point of focus. Good light all the time. All cameras need good light in order to focus. The more light you have, the better. Therefore, use any light that makes you happy, whether it's natural or studio lighting. Keep the shutter speed fast. Keeping a fast shutter speed will help keep your photos sharp. When photographing kids or animals, try to keep the shutter speed above 1/200 whenever possible. Depth of field.